Welcome back to DC's Silver Age Storytime, and today we have Adventure Comics 310, and it is the part two of a two-parter, published in July 1963 with story by Edmund Hamilton and art by John Forte. The story is called Last Stand of the Legion. The incredible has happened, and more than half of the great legion of superheroes are dead, and across the universe the hatred of their most relentless enemy pursues them, striking at them with terrible superpowers. Finally, the astounding identity of their ruthless foe is exposed, but only after the tragic last stand of the Legion. Even here in the mightiest citadel of all time, you remaining legionnaires cannot stop me from using my deadly powers to finish you. Masked Man has found us. We're doomed. So the Legion is in big trouble. They have, as I said, more than half of their members have died. So what they're going to do is they're going to create a fortress to protect themselves on this small planet. So they use their various superpowers, including Colossal Boy's ability to grow, and Sun Boy's heat powers, and then of course the powers of Superboy and Mon-El, which seems like Superboy and Mon-El would kind of render the rest useless. But there's Bouncing Boy and Saturn Girl doing their thing. So it's awesome in its strength. Surely even Masked Man can't reach us inside this. His powers are unlimited, remember. We have to devise every defense weapon we can to resist him. Invisible Kid, you must act as our unseen sentry patrolling all the corridors and chambers of the Citadel. I'll make myself invisible now and stay that way. So Brainiac 5 is trying to come up with a way to neutralize his powers. So he's working on this invention. Meanwhile, Masked Man has taken all of these busts that are floating around and sent them at the Citadel. The Mount Rushmore of space asteroids, they've moved out of their orbit and are falling on the Citadel. Superboy, Mon-El, come quickly. So they start repelling these statues. But one of them hits Colossal Boy and he is dead. Another member dead. Something is wrong inside the Citadel, and they find Cosmic Boy is dead. I found him like this, killed as though by a charge of super electricity. His body is still warm. So Masked Man has the powers of every single member of the Legion, plus more powers. Invisible Kid, where are you? Did you see anyone slip in? I'm right here. I saw no one, but Masked Man might have slipped in when I ran out to where Colossal Boy had been struck. Then Masked Man is right here inside the Citadel. He'll kill us one by one if we don't find him. He boasted he had all our powers. With his power of super disguise, he could kill one of us and take that one's place. One of us might now really be Masked Man. So they're getting a little paranoid now. Brainiac 5 says this reverser instrument, when we complete it, could reverse the powers Masked Man uses and turn them against him. You'll never complete it. It's time for you two to die. And so he causes the item to explode, and two more dead Legionnaires. And Lightning Lass, even though she looks alive, she is dead. Killed by a petrifying superpower that turned her to stone. So that's a power that none of them have. So Masked Man comes in. I have been your invisible sentry, Mon-El. You're going to die. This radiant element will kill you. It can't. Mon-El isn't vulnerable to kryptonite or lead or anything else in the universe. But this uniquely powerful element is from another dimension and is deadly to Mon-El. The radiation, it's terrible. I'm dying. I'll leave you among your dead comrades to worry a while before I come back to kill you. Then I'll turn all your bodies to stone to add to my trophies in space. It's like a dream, a terrible nightmare. But this is no dream, so it's not a dream. It is real. So can anyone guess who? Because it's both a known character and not a known character. So what I'm saying is this particular character is new, but he is, we'll say, the descendant of another character. So who in the world could be that powerful that the whole Legion would be a cakewalk for him. So we'll find out very shortly. But wait, how could Masked Man bring a thing from another dimension? Unless he has powers that are magical. Maybe that's it. And if what I suspect is true, I might still conquer him. The reverser instrument, which I thought blew up, which poor Brainiac 5 almost completed, might still work. It was a little damaged by the explosion, but I can repair it and alter it. So he goes out, and now it's pretty obvious who it is. It's Mxyzptlk, which I did not think was part of Superboy lore. This Masked Man is really a descendant of Mr. Mxyzptlk, which I pronounce it based on what I had been told in a book is the way to pronounce it. Mxyzptlk. The imp who pesters me in my own time. Again, I thought he only pestered Superman, but maybe I'm wrong. If he says his name backwards, he'll be shot back into the fifth dimension universe, and all effects of his magic will vanish. I've got to act fast. He was always kind of a fun character, but I guess he's gotten lethal. Haha, I wanted you to follow me here, Superboy, so that before you die, you'll know who it was who conquered you all. My name is the same as my great ancestors, and to honor it, those moons as they rise and set spell it out. Oh, you reversed the moment of the moons, hoping I'd read my name backwards, but you can't trick me. It's the reverser I'm counting on. Now's my only chance. Ha! You think that reverser gadget will make my name come out backward when I speak it, but it won't. Just from spite, I'll say my name backward, and it will come out forward. Clipto blah 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 Mixel. I was counting on his doing this to taunt me, but my name wasn't reversed when I said it backwards. I'm vanishing into the fifth dimension. I out-tricked you by using my heat vision to burn out the reverser's wiring and turn it off, just as you spoke. Now the effects of all your magic will vanish with you. An instant later, by magic transition. Now that we've finished the rededication ceremony, we'll take up further business. Everything's back as it was before Mxyzptlk the Fifth had appeared. All the Legionnaires are alive again. They don't remember, and I won't tell them how they died in our last stand. So I don't know that Mxyzptlk 5 ever shows up again. I doubt it. But it's an interesting story. I think it's one of the better ones. I like that one. So that is The Doom of the Legion or something like that from Adventure Comics 310.